another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Series 2 Classic Predator from the Predators line from NECA Toys. Now this probably is my favorite looking of all of the Predator figures from the new Predators movie. It's battle damage, and as you can see, all new battle damage version, you can see the blood stains and stuff on his body. He's got, I don't even know if you can see that, he's got a battle damage mask up in here. It's broken pretty much. Flip around here on the back. Same bio that we had on the original version of this figure. A bold new chapter in the Predator universe, shot under the creative auspices of Robert Rodriguez. In this story, we follow Royce, a cold-blooded mercenary whose only allegiance is to those who pay him. He reluctantly leads a group of elite warriors who come to realize they've been brought together on an alien planet as prey. With the notable exception of disgraced physician Edwin, they are all cold-blooded killers, mercenaries, yakuza, I still can't say, convicts, death squad members, human predators that are now systematically hunted and eliminated by a new breed of alien predators. And in this line, you do see the battle damage version. You see Mr. Black without his mask on, much better color on here, and the tracker predator. So now we have all three of the super predators, and I'm so super excited about this one. I got so many cool ideas about display purposes and everything, because unfortunately, if you've seen this movie, you know what happens to this guy at the hands of Mr. Black. So there he is. Let's get him open and see how cool he actually is. So here we have the battle damaged classic Predator opened up and out of its packaging. And really, this is my favorite of all Predator figures currently out there. I love the way this guy looks. He also has the added playability factor that I really like. And when I say that, basically what I mean is the fact that he can display his mortal enemy, Mr. Black, very nicely. Now, this is the second release of the classic Predator we have. The original one had the unmasked version, and he wasn't battle damaged. But essentially, everything else is identical. As you can see in terms of the battle damage, he's got some gashes here with the nice lime green paint that simulates his blood. He's got some here also on his leg. Kind of wish there was maybe a little bit more, but I suppose, you don't want to really overdo it. But the other thing that's battle damaged is his mask. I'm going to try and zoom in here, and hopefully you can see that. It's cracked, and you can even see his actual eye right inside there. That just looks fantastic. Nice and scratched up there on the top. Beautiful look. And then, of course, going down, looking at the detail for the paint and the body. Beautiful display pieces on his forearm. He's got his nice extendable double blades on the right arm, which is a really nice touch. I love that. You can move that in and out. Coming down here, of course, you can see more of the battle damage on his right leg. And I don't really know if it's that much damaged on the legs in terms of all those scratches. Those scratches appear to be on the original figure as well, so I don't think that really goes towards the battle damage aspect. But comparing him to his original self, of course I got him in a little goofy of a pose, but I just think it looks iconic with his mouth open, him leaning back kind of as if he's screaming. So as you can see, the differences are very, very minimal. Some of the paint's a little bit different. See, this is more of a rust color, where this is much, well, no, that's more of a brown. This is more of a rust, I suppose. Just for some reason with the mask on him, just makes it look so much cooler. And of course it's cracked here at the top as well, revealing some of his actual head. Now, one thing that I love to be able to do, as I said, you can display him with Mr. Black. You can recreate the movie scene where our hero Predator meets his demise at the hands of Mr. Black, in a scene that shows Mr. Black cutting off the classic Predator's head. And this is what I meant about playability. Utilizing this set allows you to recreate a famous scene from the movie, which I absolutely love. And while I love this figure and how he looks, mine does suffer from a lot of problems that I've run into with a lot of the Series 2 Predators. Now, in terms of his articulation, well, first of all, this doesn't really stay pegged in too terribly well, and that's rather unfortunate, so I'll set that off to the side, but it still doesn't look too bad. Articulation-wise, his head's on the ball joint, so you can get a good range of motion with it, a little bit more so than the other ones because his hair is not quite as long, so it's a little bit better. In and out at the arms, rotates forward and back. You don't want to go all the way around because you got this nice little rubber hose that, as you can see, it does stretch a little, but you don't want it to rip. Same on the other side. This elbow bends perfectly fine, also rotates, and you got some rotation here via a ball joint in the wrist. This elbow, stuck. It rotates, won't bend though. Very unfortunate there. Hopefully I'll be able to fix it with the old freezer trick. This moves back and forth, all that fantastic stuff, rotates at the waist itself. This leg moves back and forth fairly well on this diagonal cut joint, rotates at the upper part of the thigh, and he bends at the knee and he rotates at the knee. Now this one you can actually see that the foot does move back and forth, but he's not wearing boots, so it allows him to do that back and forth. It's the same type of ball joint thing that the wrist is on. This one, the knee bends, it rotates, but I can't get this joint up here to pop. So his leg is completely stuck. Again, I'm gonna try the freezer trick, hopefully that will work. But then you got the same pivot here in the foot, which gives him a lot more stability because you can actually position the feet properly. Overall, like I said, this is my favorite looking of all the Predators in the new Predators movie. It even edges the unmasked version that I reviewed previously. Just something about the mask on there just makes it look fantastic, and I absolutely love it. So if you're a Predators fan, I definitely recommend picking this guy up. So until next time, guys, this has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.